Alright, so after we got Noxie back alive yesterday, I took my group to town, I rested, I changed some spells, I rebuffed. One of the buffs comes up like this. Check that out. I don't know if that buff actually works. It's called Life Bubble. It's supposed to make it to where, like, toxic effects in the air, like poisonous clouds, won't affect you. However, it looks like this. I don't know if the tooltip's broken or if the whole spell's broken. Alright, so we're back here. We're confident. We have, we're rested, we're fully buffed. Let's see what we got. Cares. Captain Cares greets you with a none too sober look and the cynical, merciless smile of an inveterate thug. Do you know Milira? The nutjob? Ha! Her entire crew must be wimps and weaklings if they haven't slit such a leader's throat or fed her to Ishiar's beast yet. Succeeded at perception. You can't help but notice that, despite his dramatic bravado, a spark of fear gleams in his eyes. Who are you? The demon stares at you in disbelief, then bursts into laughter. Who am I? I'm Cares, known by some as Cares Got Stabbed, captain of the legendary Bloody... Oh, wow, I'm not saying that. I'm the most famous damn pirate in the Midnight Isles. You must be a landlubber who'd never set foot aboard an airship if you haven't heard of me. What's it like being a pirate? What exactly do you want to know? The life of a pirate ship captain consists of 4 things. His vessel, his crew, his experience, and Pazuzu's patronage, of course. What's Pazuzu? Do you worship him? Sure I do. Only total idiots don't worship the demon lord of the sky and winged creatures. Well, at least if we're talking about aeronauts. All the storm's wing currents and beasts who feed on those currents, they all bend to his will. That's why I bombard Lord Pazuzu with my prayers as often as I can. You already have wings. Why need a flying ship? He eyes you with suspicion, as if searching for signs of mockery. Sure, and what do you propose I do with all the loot? Carry it on my back? What about the slaves we tuck into the cargo hold? The ship is a big flying treasure chest, and also provides a fair amount of cover from arrows and spells that rain down on us during boardings. Okay. Bye. May Pazuzu fill your sails with wind, stranger, but no more than mine. I feel like this game is the most talking Muck has ever done in streaming. I've played other games where I did a lot of reading as well. Divinity 1, Divinity 2, Kingmaker. Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. Let's see. Krebis was the one... This was the guy that sold us the Resurrection Scrolls. Okay, where's the dude that had the... Oh god, the map is changing again. The map here changes a lot. Raggy... Raggy makes me think of Scooby-Doo. Flesh markets. Portal down. 10,000 delights. Portal down, portal up. Portal up, portal up. I'm trying to remember where the guy was that had the, like... The erudite? Or not the erudite, sorry. The, He was the one that wanted me to save the women. I'm trying to remember where he lives. Because I need to talk to him. That's not it. Dude, the fact that this whole place changes every time you turn around makes this difficult. Okay, here, let's get on board this thing.
I sense something. I'm glad I was useful to you.
Okay, trap and a treasure chest.
I finished here. Is there more?
I'll go ahead.
Portal. I forgot about the giveaway. Oh man, we called you like 14 times. No, you're fine. Darachne. Divine Seer, Guard. What is this? The Harem of Ardent Dreams. Isn't this where I fought and killed everybody earlier and Noxie died? I swear we already had a fight here. Tap and quick save. Why are the guards back?
No reason to pause.
What do you want, stranger? Okay. I guess they respawn. This looks like it might move. No? Oh, come on. Come on, building. You know you want to move. I can tell.
What a find!
Oh, jeez. Alright, everybody hold position.
You call? I'm trusting you.
Where's the trigger? There it is.
I finished here. Is there more?
What the heck? Okay, there's like a button in the wall. Okay. That's new. Oh, the building moved! Alright. Let's tell the guy that we freed the slaves, but we totally didn't send them back to his house and see what he says. Hi, Mike. What's up, Heisen? I decided the Azamar captives would be safer at my camp. He appears doubtful. I am infinitely grateful that you freed those unfortunates, but you should have sent them to me. They survived a terrible shock, perhaps even abuse. They need a kinsman's care, someone who can understand them, listen to them, and try to heal their scars left by their ordeal. I fear that eking out a meager existence in an army camp surrounded by gruff armed soldiers will only reopen their wounds. Holy hell! Incubus Butcher. The demons examine you, their gazes both avaricious and imperious. Their leader, a misshapen demon whose facial features exhibit not even a passing acquaintance with symmetry, issues a commanding bark. Shut up, everyone, and get on the ground, on your stomachs. Turn out your pockets. Perhaps we will settle for taking your gold and spare your lives, but you, my sweet morsel, will be leaving with us in pieces. The demon grins malevolently at Latverk. Behind the chatty demon, a huge Vavakia stares sleepily at his feet. A large cloudy crystal sticks out of his chest. Several smaller crystals have broken through his skin, and several places, like young saplings, bursting forth from the earth's embrace. A slimy fringe of thick red saliva hangs from the monster's slack jaw. He gives a surprised snort, and then grunts shyly at you. Why did you come here? The demon's finger, as crooked as his ugly mug, points at Latverk. The Azamar misfit has made a certain someone very angry. So angry, they put a large bounty on his head, which is why we're going to gut him, festoon this dismal hovel with garlands made of his entrails, then play ball with his stupid little noggin. And who's the brute tagging along behind you? Oh, this is our gouger. We found him in the sewers below Alushan, barely breathing. We were going to cut his throat, but he's so addled he's tame enough and mighty strong. Someone must have scrambled his brains real hard. Now everyone knows not to screw with us or we wake Gouger up and they're done for. The demon glances at the Vavakia with a mingled pride and weariness. And who are you? The demon with the lopsided face spits on the floor and replies cockily. We're the best in the Assassin's Guild. Mess with us and we'll mess you up. Intimidate 40. Got like a 40% chance of success with this. You're not assassins, you're just common rabble. Failed. The demons respond with jeering laughter, showing you with graphic gestures precisely what they're going to do to you and what anatomical consequences it's going to have. Attack. We weren't paid for you, but since you won't let up, we may as well take you out too. Get him, Gouger! The demon takes a wild swing at the Vavakia's side, slashing it wide open. Drops of blood fly in a wide arc as the talkative bandit leaps nimbly away from the giant, whose eyes light up with unbridled hatred. The monster gives a deafening howl. Alright.
Let's try this way.
We are doing all the things. Let's see, is there anything else I want to do right now? Unholy Aura Fortitude save, alright. Oh boy, this fella is... Whoa! This fella is... Whoa, what is that? He just vomited on all of us. My spider swarms. What kind of damage is that? Unholy. Oh, he's already dead. Okay, good. Never mind, I'm amazing. That was super intimidating. The demon squeals, desperately trying to wipe away the blood gushing from his snout. In a surprising turn of events, a blow during the scuffle must have set his nose straight. There was an episode of One Piece where Sanji hit a guy in the face so hard that he, like, gave him plastic surgery and he looked better afterward. This reminds me of that. Wait, sir, don't kill me. I'll tell you everything. It was a red mask from the bad luck who came up to us to give him the money. Who sent you? We don't know her name. Everyone calls her Red Mask because that's what she always wears. We have no idea who or what she is beneath the mask. She sits in the bad luck all day, guzzling booze like there's no tomorrow. Who is Red Mask? I damned if I know. She's some kind of woman. Definitely not a demon. She's one of yours, an outsider. But she's got an edge to her, and her mask is scary as anything. Finish him. Ladvert folds his hands in a gesture of prayer, wailing in utter despair. I beg you, please protect me. Unless she is stopped, Red Mask will get to me, and even worse, to my words. I do not fear death, but these girls must not be hurt again. I cannot put an end to Red Mask's depravity, but you can. I appeal to your mercy. Find her and stop her once and for all. Who is Red Mask? I haven't the slightest idea. No, wow, 2,000 XP for asking that. No doubt some villain displeased by my attempts to save my kin from slavery. Perhaps a dark soul that revels in crime, and she suffers it brings, and the suffering it brings. I have never met this creature before. I really wanted to say something kind of like neutral, like I'll see, and not commit to this until I have more information, but that's not an option. So I'll say, all right, I'll try to deal with it. He allows himself a weak smile. You have a generous and courageous heart. I'll be praying for your success. I don't know why. Something about this guy, he's got a very punch-me personality. Does that make sense? Like I've heard of, like, you know, a punch-me face. This guy's got a punch-me personality. Well, he is an Azamart. There we go. Alright. Tap and quick save. Back outside. Okay. Where was the red mask at? Gotta go to the Harem of Ardent Dreams. Get fame. Fighting in the Battle Bliss Arena. Where was this at? The commander should find the person in charge of arranging the fights. Haven't found that yet. Red Mask. Doesn't really say. The Bad Luck Inn. Thank you. Let's see. What is over there? It's up there. Is that a portal? I don't know what that is. This place is such a mess. Why are you guys shooting each other? Scram, you freaks. I don't care about your squabbling. Alushanra is not the place for you to tear one another to shreds.
I will help where I can.
I can't talk to any of these. Alright, so I killed this squad earlier, but I had this group, these guys that look like freaking death, they were rough. They were really rough. Let me tap quick save here. And try to zone in. I wish to enter. I know what kind of carnage you committed the last time you were here. Let's do without any demonstrations of power this time. Feel free to go wherever you want. Oh! They do? Okay, I thought they just respawned. That she actually remembers that I killed all her friends. How nice. Notes on a ripped paper. Dude, this is a freaking, like... This is a weird place. Shamira the Ardent Dream. A red-haired, beautiful demon sits majestically on the throne, an aura of bright light blazing around her. It's not the gentle, life-giving light that shines on Galarian. This light blinds, withers, makes a person burn with fever, draining their strength. Shamira gives you a withering glare and hisses through clenched teeth. What are you doing here, Aasimar Spawn? Do you have a death wish? Or maybe a trace of slight interest appears in the demon's voice. Maybe your sins and crimes caused your own kind to cast you out, and now you need a patron to protect you. Shamira throws a casual glance at Arushale and raises an eyebrow in surprise. So the rumors were true. Arushale, you really are making friends with mortals now. I must admit, I found it hard to believe such a worthy daughter of the Abyss had fallen so low. She falls silent, but receives no answer. Well, not that I really care. I came here seeking your patronage. She looks you up and down with a contemptuous expression, then answers with a scoff. So what use can you be to me, you foolish little mortal? The most powerful demons serve me. What can your pitiful self offer me that they can't? In your mind, Shamira's voice sounds calmer, though it is still arrogant. In truth, there is one thing that you can help me with, Galarian, but the others mustn't know about it. Work for me, and I'll grant you a share of my attention and patronage. No doubt you've already heard of the Nahandrian crystals, objects of astonishing power that grant their owner incredible abilities. Time to sleep. Good night, Tag Jacka. Everyone in Alushanra knows they exist, but no one knows what they are or where to get them. No one except that smug cow Hepzimira. I want you to find out what they are. My advice is start searching in that pile of refuse known as the Lower City. Ask for Zephyrian, my predecessor, now a beggar. If that pathetic wretch is still alive, he may know something. Now go, and don't bother returning until you have the information I need. Here, take my mark, so the arch near the palace will let you in. I don't want to waste my time waiting while you wind your way back through the streets of my city with valuable information. Your pack becomes a bit heavier, as if some new item has appeared inside it. Receive Shamira's gold coin. So, hold on, let me reread that. The arch near the palace will let you in. The hand of the inheritor addresses you, an undercurrent of alarm in his words. I see greed in the eyes of this fiend. She is ready to offer you a deal, and I sense that more than idle interest lies behind it. We both know Nahandrian crystals can make demons immensely powerful. We are pursuing Hepzimira to prevent her from creating and unleashing upon us an army of mythical monsters transformed by these crystals. Yet if you reveal the secret of the crystals to Shamira, we risk simply trading one enemy for another. Our mission demands that we make concessions, but it does not mean we must blindly obey every demon's request. Weigh each of Shamira's words, remember how cunning she is, and do not let her turn you into a tool she can use to commit atrocities. Armor your heart and do only what you must, not what she, with all her promises and charms, will try to convince you to do. And be ready to find a knife in your back at any moment. Where should I look for Zephyrian? There's a note of disgust in her voice. In the depths. If he's still alive, the gravity of Nocticula's punishment would have dragged him to the very bottom of Alushanra. Dig through the garbage, talk to the vagrants and beggars. You surely don't expect me to do it, do you? There's a teleport to the right of the entrance you can use now. Gotcha. Why choose me for this mission? She answers with an exasperated sigh. Because you are neither a demon nor a resident of Alushanra. You're a wild card, an insignificant Galarian. No one is interested in your exploits, and you will not draw any unnecessary attention. You are not bound in service to any demon, and therefore if you dig up any information, you will bring it to the one who will pay you the most for it. That is to say, me. You won't run to your master because you don't have one, at least not here in the Abyss. If I gave this task to one of my servants, I could be sure of only one thing, that they would sell the information about my interest to my enemies, and then if they learned anything about the crystals, they would use this information to benefit themselves instead of bringing it to me. Yeah, you and Hepzimira aren't friends, I take it. In your mind, Shamira's voice answers with an arrogant scoff. Be friends with that miserable cow? Of course not. I'm courting her to learn her secrets, but it's a constant struggle not to put her in her place. Baphomet's minions are far too bold here in Alushanra. Alright, I got it. Wonderful, because this conversation is beginning to bore me. Alright, see ya. Go now and come back when you have something useful. My time is precious, and I can't waste it on every mortal who fancies a chat. Okay.
You don't know about the clams!
What's up, clams? Are you gonna play multiple times to try all mythic paths? I'm not sure. It depends on the playtime. Like, I am very much enjoying this game, but it depends on the playtime. Okay, Harem of Art. Okay, cool. So that's done now. We got that. Alright, so we got some portals here. Don't know if I've tried these already. What are these things? Oh god. They don't turn the same amount every time. Is there supposed to be like another structure over here?
Follow my...
Now I turn it and just dump my guy off a cliff. What's up here? You need to have someone stand on a turned up oh wait, what, really? I thought that if I thought it would just like dump them into the pit. Hold on. Actually no.
Ready for anything.
Oh, that's it? Oh my god. Oh wait, that was it. No. I wonder if it reacts with the way you're facing, the way that, oh, there we go. The way that some of the others do.
I know what to do.
Quick, quick! Else we miss all the
No
fun!
mistakes.
Battles await!
Time's not
This is really easy once you find out the whole standing on it thing. Yay, a shirt. Welcome Respite. When the wearer of this +5 banded armor is attacked in melee while being prone, stunned, or staggered, the attacker must pass a reflex saving throw or suffer from the same condition for 2 rounds. In addition, you are immune to fire and acid. That last part's more exciting than the first part. Can't be equipped by this character. What does it require to use it? Is Sela the only one that can use it? Well, okay. Alright, well. Sela's immune to fire and acid now, I guess. I straight up thought that if someone stood on that thing and then I rotated it, it was just going to dump them off the cliff. And that's, I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to mess with that. And then you're like, no, you just stand on it. I'm like, oh, seriously? Got it, okay. There we go. Had to get the angle right so this thing came back up. Picking up heavy armor is worth it for Darren. Maybe. I mean, he is the healer. Alright, so I need to go to Lower City to talk to people. I don't think I've talked to Remissa. Hold on, let me turn my party around here. The eyes of the translucent Merilith carefully observe her surroundings. It seems this is not merely an image, but a projection of the creature's consciousness, while our physical body is located somewhere far from here. Next to the Merilith fidgets a shriveled mandrake, which utters the occasional displeased shriek. Just imagine you're at work each day, just periodically, just, ah! A visitor from another plane. I am Remissa, also known as Slogged? God dang it.
Slough.
Really? Sloughed skin? And I am no simple vendor, but a true artist of the slave trade. My warehouses currently stand empty, but we can always arrange for a custom order. What would you like to acquire? Perhaps your enemy's son or daughter, bound by magic and powerless in the face of anything you might wish to do to them. An attractive person who once dared reject you. The little brat who bullied you as a child. Wait a minute, that's on the table? Alushanra is the city where all your dreams come true. The Merilith licks her lips, especially if they are dirty, bloody, and sweet dreams of possession or revenge. What do you mean by artist of the slave trade? While others trade for material gain, I do it for art. Unlike others, I am not involved in the faceless shipment of good. Each slave who passes through my hands has a personality. Each sale is a spiritual experience. Not long ago, I sent my hunters to track down and capture a brave rebel fighting for the freedom of his people, and then I sold him, chained, and dressed him as a pleasure slave to the tyrant who had enslaved his homeland. Some may call it cliche. I call it classic. Hang on a sec. I owe a party potato. So now a party potato talks about slavery. Double she probably sells you a changeling. So what I'm what I see standing here is your projection? Certainly. It is not safe to appear in the flesh markets in person, especially for someone like... You see, before I switched this line of work, I was a humble gardener. I used to grow mandrakes. The Merilith pats her ugly pet on the head. It is a well-known fact that mandrakes grow if you water an ordinary weed with demon blood, or if you plant it in a demon's corpse. The allies, lovers, and masters of those I turned into fertilizer are still searching for me. Thus, I conduct my business remotely. In the same way, when I have slaves to sell, I first show their projections, and only after they're sold do I deliver them to the buyer. Hey, where's the option to get my elementary school bully in here? Yeah, she had intrigued me. And then just suddenly changed her mind. Alright. Venture Captain Gristoff. Oh, this is the guy where you can, like, respec for this act. Okay. I haven't talked to this guy yet. We saw this guy talking to a big demon earlier and selling him slaves. A demon who looks like a ball of lumpy melting flesh hovers in the air. He clenches a whip in his hand. The demon emanates an aura of confidence and authority. He snorts sternly at a skinny tiefling standing nearby whose eyes are skillfully sewn shut with a black silk thread studded with diamond chips. The demon mutters something incomprehensible to you. The tiefling speaks to you in a soft voice devoid of emotion. Master Sakarsis welcomes you to the flesh markets, visitors from another plane. He noticed right away that you are a person of means. Though he himself has no interest in doing business with you, your presence benefits the flesh market, so Master Sarzaxis is prepared to spare you some of his time. This slave will interpret his words for you, for he loathes speaking in any language except the one he used in his homeworld. The suture's hideous face is marked with desperation. Wait, suture? Oh! Did you get caught? Overcoming his pride, he reaches out to you with his gnarled hand, beseeching your help with this humiliating gesture. The tiefling interprets another burst of snorting, this time addressed to Arushale. Master Sarzaxis is happy to see Lady Arushale again and wishes her pleasant purchases at the flesh markets. He regrets immensely that he wasn't informed of Lady Arushale's visit in advance, otherwise he would have prepared a special lot exclusively for her. Master Sarzaxis remembers Lady Arushale's preferences very well, and he would be happy to satisfy the wishes of such a discerning client. Oh, I bet she's very embarrassed right now, chat. Arushale sounds calm, but you can see her hands have started to tremble. Please tell Master Sarzaxis I have no interest in his slaves anymore. I won't pay for them, neither in gold nor in other ways. Who are you, demon? The demon answers with a lengthy barking tirade as his interpreter listens carefully to every grunt. Master